Okay, in the ruined temple, and we're after the sacred ashes of Andraste. What are those? Archers, archers.
Trap right ahead.
Yep. Ballista traps. Don't move.
On my way. Trap right ahead.
For the Grey Warden! Can I get you a ladder? You're on my back.
Come on. Ah.
Can I get you a ladder?
Shit.
Yes.
Ah, more mages.
What? Very well. As you wish.
Ash rays odd looking, like half their body is a gigantic mouth.
Make him be praised. We have done well.
We work well together.
More ash.
Got it.
Well, it's free experience as far as I'm concerned.
Someone's gonna. It won't be me. Let's go!
Good to go.
Okay, so are you now.
Is that all you've got? I shall better than this.
I'll get more done.
What are you doing?
And stay down.
So, a lot of ash rights, and that's it. And cultists. I wonder where this gauntlet is leading.
Now we're going to bed.
I'll get on. Oh no! Freedom! Now's better than later.
Mafras was so jealous of Andraste's power that he betrayed her to the Imperium, which resulted in her death.
Okay, thanks for sharing. Wormling Lair. Guessing the other side leads there too. At least that's what the map says. Ancient Elven Gloves. It's medium armor. I guess if we raise our strength a little bit, we could go for medium. Not sure I want to. I don't even know what the difference is really. Is there some kind of a
Got it.
automatic negative or ability you can't do if you're wearing heavy armor or not?
All right. All right.
There might not be. Simply the additional fatigue would be a penalty now. And it does require you to sacrifice attributes to something, to strength instead of something else. Hello, Mr. Cultist Mage.
Got right.
You should run while you can. Sometimes.
You attack him.
Right away.
You could like cast a petrify or something.
What's in horror in that
Make a preserver.
It's in an awkward position. I don't get it. There should, in my opinion at least, the way I should see this working is, I mean, melee combat is if you're within your weapon strike distance or at the edge or closer, you always strike. But that's not the case. Here, it has to be a correct distance between it. If you're too far away, naturally you can't hit, but if you're too close, you can't hit either. It's sort of a... It tries to find the correct placement for it before it does anything, and it often results in a character in clear combat situation not being able to do anything because it's trying to reach the correct place to attack. That's fairly aggravating. I'm guessing it's meant to... It's because they want the combat animations to sort of fit as well as possible, and it just might look odd if it's at a incorrect distance. I don't give a crap about that. It's fairly aggravating. Fairly aggravating.
Alright, alright. Can I get you a ladder?
Ah. What the fuck is going on?
You're gonna regret this!
Sudden slowdown for no particular reason.
I'll get on it.
Certainly nothing. Yeah, in this area, there's nothing really going on here, and this game isn't that intensive for resources. Yeah, it's... I don't know. Please, something happening with the pewter on the in the background. Yeah, no, it's gone. Caverns. What is that? Cultist, river. Overseer. To end weapon.
It is done.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Okay. Mages. Wizard. Well, that is fairly annoying.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Got it. All right, all right. Can I get you a ladder?
If I must.
No loot. No loot.
Trap.
Dragon Link.
Right ahead. Trap. Right ahead.
This'll be fun! You're gonna regret this! Someone's gonna and it sure won't be me!
I want to test something.
Ready. Now's better than later.
Crazed.
Yeah, I'm imagining it, but it sort of seems like the momentum on its own increases my attack more than with haste.
Got it. That's right.
Why would that be? Unless it somehow
I
overrides
stand ready. As you say.
instead of stacks. That is odd. Maybe I'm imagining it.
On my way.
Oh, a special fight. Reverse medius.
Yes. Can I get you a ladder? Get off my back.
I tried to be merciful.
Table that.
I'll get on.
I'm pretty certain at this point that Using haste on top of momentum only reduces your attack speed. I don't see a reason why it would do that. I just don't see it. Caster imbues the party with speed, allowing them to move and attack significantly faster, although the spell also imposes a small penalty to attack and drains mana rapidly while I need to... I'm disabling haste for now. It might benefit our other allies, so it might not be an overall negative. But I need to read up on that. Maybe there's some kind of bug involved or something. It's potentially a serious problem. I need to know if I'm just imagining things.
You need help?
Direct me.
Can you rejuvenate? I was there. Rejuvenation cooldown is very long for some reason.
Done. Off I go.
No, that's fine. Win again, being gangbanged here by dragonlings. Okay, I'm getting more and more certain that the haste and momentum combo is somehow detrimental instead of positive. But why? Why would it be? Because if I can even notice by just looking at it that it's slower, then that's a bit the difference is significant. Why? Are you doing this to me, game? Would it help if I remove momentum?
You need me?
Would we get the benefit
Right
without
ahead.
wasting our stamina?
Mm-hmm.
As well try. given negative to attack, so... But for the most part we aren't having trouble hitting things. Story of our Frostback Mountains. Well, a folklore type of story, not all that useful for us. Is there an end to this? Cultist Mage. We're going to have to... We don't have a momentum. It's good.
Ready. We are not alone. Really not alone.
More mages, stringerlings, all good stuff. Sarah is gone. Where's the floating mage? Okay, I think just having momentum or just having haste are both faster than having both. Why?
Is this me, or did I do really badly back there?
Mysteries of video gaming. I'd rather have the haste on because it benefits the entire team. Okay, a lot of cattle being fed to these guys. From the looks of it, it looks like a group of people living with dragons. And not just random enemies, because there's clearly a feeding area for the dragons here. Pile of dragon filth, a goat. Drakes. Ooh. Things are getting a bit more serious, I see.
I'll get on it. Ladder. Breaking us.
Yeah, Liana is gone. They seem to have fairly powerful attacks. Not incredibly dangerous. Drake scale. Perfect Drake scale. Drake scale armor.
Now it's better than later.
So what's your injury? Gaping wound. That's no good. Open wound. Ah, yes, I can't fight all that casually against drakes. Stone warrior statuettes. Small stone carving of a humanoid warrior. Gifts. Just don't know for whom. The problem here is if we're having so much trouble fighting against drakes, what are we going to have trouble when their big brother comes? That isn't just a yellow monster but an orange one.
All right. I'll get on it.
Poor bastard.
You can get expert paralyzed runes. You can get a decent amount of cash out of these guys already. Decent equipment too. Ah shit, that goes up. So I'm guessing that's where we should be going. Well, this isn't exactly going down either. Yeah, that looks like some gigantic hole. Probably a boss fight. We've gone through this quite a lot. The previous map was pretty much the same, so we're due for some kind of a confrontation or a major engagement. Air is sort of flickering here. Did gas, sulfuric gases, beam explosion. What is that? Cultist Reaver.
Right ahead.
Running out of space again.
Right away.
Nothing interesting. Crap equipment. Yeah, and air is flickering again. Volcanic gases, that's what it looks like. And a boss. So what the fuck was this then? I'm gonna fight this fight no matter what though. Couple of mages, boss, cultist reavers. Shit.
Stop! You will go no further!
Who are you?
You do not have the right to demand my name. You have defiled our temple. You have spilled the blood of the faithful and slaughtered our young. No more. You will tell me now, intruder, why you have done all this. Why have you come here?
I've come for the urn of sacred ashes.
You did this all for an ancient relic. Know this, stranger. The prophet Andraste has overcome death itself, and has returned to her faithful in a form more radiant than you can imagine. Not even the Tevinter Imperium could hope to slay her now. What hope do you have?
Okay, I wish to see this arisen Andraste.
None but the disciples may approach Andraste. She is not ready yet. But when the time is right, she will descend upon the nations in fiery splendor, and all will know her. But perhaps there is a way to make up for your recent transgressions.
Okay. Why do you suddenly want to cooperate?
It may be because I believe in second chances. All of us stumble through the darkness before being found and shown the light. Perhaps, through Andraste's mercy, her greatest enemy will become her greatest champion.
Just say what you have to say.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Father Kulgrim. I lead the disciples of Andraste. Atop this mountain lie the remains of the mortal Andraste. The urn is watched by an immortal guardian. He is trapped in the past and refuses to accept the risen Andraste. Now the ashes prevent holy Andraste from fully realizing her new form. They are a remnant of her past incarnation, and she cannot move on as long as they exist.
Go on.
The beloved needs to reclaim the ashes, to make them her own again. All it would take is a drop of her blood. Blood carries power, strength, knowledge! Through it, all the power that is held in the ashes will be returned to Our Lady.
So why have you not done this then?
The Guardian has foiled all our attempts to reach the urn. He keeps what power remains from the true Andraste. He knows the disciples, and we cannot touch him, for he draws his strength from the ashes themselves. But you could deliver Our Lady what is rightfully hers.
I could just imagine the Grand Cleric if she were here. Her head would explode, I kid you not.
What is this talk of blood and power? And he thinks Andraste is reborn. It is preposterous. I do not like this.
There is nothing but madness in his words. He is a fanatic, and a dangerous one. Be warned, he means to lead you astray.
The rewards for performing such a service would be great, indeed.
And won't the Guardian know me as well?
No, he waits for pilgrims to come venerate the urn. He will assume that you are one of these. The task is simple. I give you a vial of the holy Andraste's blood, and you empty the vial into the ashes. Whatever magic was held in the ashes will be undone, and our great lady will be freed from the shackles of her past life!
I don't know if I like the idea of us helping this Colgrim.
Once that is done, you will have earned your place as our honored brother.
I think this is a way to get the reverse specialization. I don't think so. Especially with this group, it would be a catastrophe if we would even try to do that, so... No, I cannot befoul the most holy relic into this.
The rewards will be great. You will share in Andraste's power, and be blessed as one of her own.
Yep, I'm sorry, I cannot do what you want.
Then we cannot allow you to leave here. To arms, my brethren! Andraste will grant us victory!
Well... At the moment, this doesn't look too bad. That's the exit. We need to take care of the mages first. So, none of you did what I wanted you to do. And I'm petrified now. No. I'm just frozen. Let's... I'm dead. Both mages attacked me and all the guys attacked me. Couldn't do shit.
Here.
Are you... Now it's time to drink a healing potion. Time to run. One mage down. And we have a vulnerability hex on us. Very likely, at least. So, Alistair, could you please try to get some aggro? There's no way we're going to survive this kind of attack with a vulnerability hex on us. It could be a miss. I'm not sure. What is it? Sunder armor, misdirection hex. No, you know, we just are not going to be hitting anything. So it's going to be tough for anyone who has to fight those.
Yes? Someone should have...
Ah, the mage is dead. Wonderful.
I never liked this part.
Okay, things are looking much better at the moment. We lost misdirection X2.
Too quick for you!
Wasn't too bad. Bit tough on the start. Once we got rolling, not too bad. Colgrim's Horn. Sound this horn from the top of the mountain overlooking the village of Haven to summon the High Dragon. Oh, Andraste reborn. So if you want a dragon fight, go below a horn. Probably not yet. We'll certainly fight the dragon at some point. And this is mountaintop. I think I'll go here to sort of wrap up this map before ending the movie, and before we enter the actual mountain. Just because we can decide at what point do we want to fight the High Dragon does not mean it's going to be an easy area to survive in. Even the drakes were sort of troublesome. They can burst out quite a lot of damage. It also gives me a chance to check up on the momentum and haste combination thing, so potentially try to figure out what's going on there. Shaving the game, okay, another fight then. What are these? Cultists? What else? Cultist overseer. Yes, looks like a mage. Spell immunity. That'll probably... Ah, shit. There's drakes coming all over the place. Okay, this is pretty bad. On the positive side, these guys are not in any serious trouble here. It's these guys who are in trouble. Yeah, knock down Winstead. This should be a much easier place to defend. Hopefully Win doesn't get too much aggro. She'll not survive this.
Orders?
Yep, shit. And she's dead. The problem is she won't survive when those the special attacks come. She can't survive them. Don't have to use some potions. Not exactly a terrible thing. Well, now you can use momentum, can't you? Repause, or shield knockdown or whatever. If it overwhelms Liliana, it should die.
Later.
She's fucking dead. They just don't have the physical defenses to handle a Drake attack. Do you use any abilities? Nothing.
Let's have at it! Alright, that's it! Now's better than later.
Would need to
Right. Got it.
Spellweaver. A mage's sword. We would need to be able to manage to fight in a way where they could not gain access to Liliana or win at all. That's a pretty goddamn hard thing to do. In a situation like that, especially where I had to go after the mage. So the group was already broken at start, and then they magically appear. If we would have a solid group at the start, and started moving towards the caster, things might have been different. But it's at least it seems to me that the first person going in here triggers the extra spawns, and then the rest are sort of forced to sit in the middle of them. There's some abilities we could use, especially if we could have put our warriors there. We could have used Captivating Song on Liliana too. I think
Ask
I've
me
used
anything.
even once. Alternatively, we could have tried to attract some of them away from here, hopefully with the mage not coming after us. That would have worked just fine too. We have to be somewhat careful. There's no guarantee that the fight against the drakes are over. I have no idea where this is going. I thought this would be a single room. It clearly isn't. It's an entire wing they left unexplored. So, eggs. Drake, mage. Gonna be very, very vulnerable soon.
Ready!
Cultist assassin. I don't care. Get rid of the mage.
Immediately.
Let's end this!
Trying to cast something.
I will fight if I must.
Watch it!
So, what was the point of this?
Got it.
Dragon egg. That's the point. Life drinker. Spell power. Restriction to blood mage. Can't take these. So what crap do we have that we can get rid of? We're increasingly having items we can't throw away anymore. And the mage staff is worthless. What else? What else? A golden ring. First Blight, Chapter 3. Oh. And this is it. Could have gone a lot better. I'm not making all that efficient use of our abilities, even those that we have. While leveling up the left undone. I'm seriously considering just focusing on certain anti-magic capabilities. That way we could just get rid of the mages as fast as possible without always having to have our frontline fighters go after them. Because our entire defensive formation sort of falls apart at that point. Maybe switch for bows for a short while, use the anti-mage capabilities and finish them off with bows if they're still alive. And do that until the mages are gone and then start fighting normally. I'm also seriously considering taking Templar as a secondary specialization. Not all that much because of the abilities we would get, but because I could get access to Templar equipment. There was one Templar commander armor or something that had like 40% resistance to spells. And if you combine that to a few other items, you could have a fairly immune to magic character that is a strong warrior too. That's certainly very attractive, considering spells are a huge pain in the ass. My mental and physical resistance high on those accounts would be great too, but it's really the spells. They can burst so much damage, and misdirection hex makes you totally useless as a warrior. Vulnerability hex means you're basically eating critical hits constantly, so there's just so many ways that you can get screwed over by a mage. We are going to do something about it sooner or later. I just don't. We
Palace
just
ahead.
have to make a choice.
Right.
What's the
You
path
need
going
me?
to be? Having it on the main character would be preferable because he's always with us, and I'm not sure. Not all of the characters, at least, will be transferring to the expansion. So if we build a very strong group in this game, that does not mean the game is harder, sort of, at least in the expansion in many ways. So if we have obvious vulnerabilities in our main character against those tougher opponents, it might make playing the expansion needlessly difficult. There are companions there too. I have no recollection of what they are, but I think I played it through once when I soloed this some ages ago. But I didn't get to know the companions for obvious reasons. So I don't know what we can expect from that. What holes in my build? How soon can I patch them up if I can, or even if I can patch them up at all? So, and not all of these are, all the special abilities are susceptible to resistance checks. So spell resistance and evasion are something that's very hard to get in any other way but through magical means, equipment. So maybe I should focus on those. But that's the only reason to take Templar. Champion would be better for if we have an entire group pulling their weight. Bonuses for everyone. Bonuses for everyone. Anyway, I'm ending here. I'll try to see if I at least can get an answer to my suspicions about momentum and haste having some kind of problem. That's the immediate problem. We have enough levels in the stories we can patch up quite a few things. Yeah, 12 attribute points unused. On specialization unused. 3 talent points unused. So yeah, some problems here and there is not really a problem.